Hey guys, back for another round to talk about my flight attendant interview. Just a heads up, I'm really sorry. There's balloons. It was my birthday a couple weeks ago, and it's like a ritual. Whenever my mom gets me balloons, I do not take them down until the 2-month mark. Don't ask. It's worked. They're there. Luckily you can't see anything on the floor. Thank God. Don't mind that in the closet. But luckily you can't see the floor. My room is literally turned upside down right now with me packing because I did get the job. Well, I got the CGO, which is a contingent job offer. I leave for training in 2 weeks. So a lot is going on within the next 14 days, and it's already started 3 days ago, and losing my mind packing. So I'm here to tell you guys what the deal is, what's going on with the interview process, and how to prepare for your interview process somewhat, and at least what I wore and what helped me out. So let me give you guys a little backstory on my whole interview and how I got the job, CGO wise. So I applied for maybe 4 or 5 different airlines, and nope, take that back. I applied for 4, and I heard back from 3, and I've been at this for probably about a year. So the first 2 airlines that I did, I obviously didn't get hired, and the third look was the charm for me. I'm not going to disclose the airline that I got hired with, but they flew me out to their area where they actually do their interviews. And the interview process took about, for me, it took a total about 4 hours, just from start to end, meaning me leaving and heading home. This interview was a little bit more different than the other 2 that I went on. This one was very, skip foreplay, let's get right to the point. So, they did give us a quick overview in the beginning about the company, you know, what to expect from hours to reserve life to their bases that they have with their company, to what is prohibited and what can be allowed, things like that. After that, you know, there was a bunch of us. There was 13 of us in this room, and we got called out individually, and I was in the first round, and I did my interview with a flight attendant, and I'll never forget her. She was so nice. She said she liked my eyebrows and my hair, and she was so sweet. And I did my interview, asked about 6 different questions, and then they liked me so much I went to another room. After that, I did a 2-on-1, and it wasn't so the whole interview process, it was just really cool. I'm so glad that with the company that I got hired with, that they are so, like, they make you so comfortable. Like, she made me, the first 1-on-1 was so soothing. She made me feel so comfortable, like I was talking to my friend, almost like I was talking to my mom. And then the 2-on-1, it made me feel like these are like guests at, you know, the restaurant that I serve at, and I'm just telling them like a step process. Like, they made it so easy and so chill. Of course, you still have to be professional, but they made it so easy and just so relaxing. Thank God, right? But I did look the part. I will happily say I looked the part. They flew me out the day before, and got some rest, and I woke up the next morning, and I promise you, when I looked myself in that mirror, I said, ooh, girl. Get it, Miss Hunty, flight attendant. Let's go. We ready. Oh, we ready. So I had my hair was, of course, pulled back in a bun. I had pearls on, so all my earrings, you can't see them now, but I do have my cartilage piercings. I literally only had 1 stud in each ear, and they were my pearls. I put those on. I had a pearl necklace. I had a light face. So, you know, eyebrows were done. I had a nice light coverage of foundation. I did highlight underneath my eyes because, you know, I like to. And I put on red lips. I did a MAC Ruby Woo. Ruby Woo. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I put that on. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I was ready. Outfit-wise, I had on a white button-up, a black blazer, black slacks, and black heels. Of course, there was girls in my interview that had the black skirt set. That's fine. There were girls that had print on their shirts. That's fine, because I got them the job. Now, for me, I will say, I'm really chill with going with, like, basic colors. Do a white. Do a blue. When I did my video interview, I did a royal blue shirt with a black blazer, pearls, necklace, and a pearl studs. So, be as basic as you can with your outfit, but still being professional. So I would just recommend just doing, like, a white button-up if you're going to do this. A white button-up, you're good to go. Slacks, you're fine. A nice long skirt, not form-fitting. We not trying to find us a man at this interview. Let it be loose. Let it be loose. Stockings. Even though I had slacks on, you could still see the little crevice of my foot. I had stockings on. Please bring stockings. And if you need to, bring an extra pair. If you know you're a little clumsy or you usually will mess up a good pair of pants easily, bring another pair just in case you happen to get a run in your stocking. The last thing you want to do is be there and not have a run. Have a run and not have another pair of stockings, and you look kind of just like you're not polished, and they want somebody polished. Make sure your nails are done. You cannot tell that these are cappuccino colored nails. It worked for me. It worked for me. So, it's just cappuccino powder. So, my nails are going to be like this for when I go to training. Be really simple. French tip's fine. Cappuccino color is fine. Beige, nudes, light pinks. Keep it simple and keep it as professional as possible. Do not have claws. Do not have stilettos. Don't have coffin nails. Keep them short. Keep them as natural looking as possible. Don't do too much. Speaking of that, don't come in there with some bright pink lipstick. Don't come in there with some some dark purple, like we're going for a smoky look today. No. Be as young looking and as natural looking as possible. Nails. If you don't do your nails, you don't normally get them done, that's fine. But this time you're going to have to. So either get a manicure and pay that $7, or just buy a nail clipper and buy a nail filer. Buff it out. Clip, clip, buff, buff. That's all there's to it. With hair, keep it out your face. You look at every airline, their flight attendants have their hair up. It's the most professional look, and you want to accentuate, when your face is beat, and my face was beat that day. I said, Monique, we gonna start wearing our hair up a little bit more, boo, because get it, baby. So, wear it up. Accentuate your cheekbones. You want them to see the structure. Flaunt it, love it, live it, deal with it. Hair up. Nobody needs to have their hair down. Now, if you have a tattoo behind your ear and you're trying to cover it, that's different, but they are going to ask you. Every airline will ask you, do you have any tattoos that are visible in uniform? Which leads me, because you guys will see this, which leads me to tell you, be very careful, because they will kick you out for that. My airline, thank God that I came along with, you can have tattoos. Just make sure they are not seen in that uniform. So I was very fortunate enough that, I did get hired with the airline that worked with my tattoos. I didn't have to get any removed. I didn't have to hide any. I didn't have to lie about it. So, yes, if you have tattoos anywhere over here, if you have tattoos that are somewhere on your legs, and clearly it's not going to be covered, this is not going to be the job for you. They're not going to hire you. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Well, I could put if it's anything that's like, well, I could put a sleeve on. No. Luckily for my airline, I'm always able to just wear a jacket or a cardigan or something that can cover up my arm. So I'm really grateful for that part. But if you have any tattoos behind here, if you happen to get an airline and you do have something like this and they don't know about it yet, I would recommend you get it laser removed. Because if you lie about it and they do see that, once you put your hair up, because technically you have to have your hair up. That's what I found out with my airline. I have to have my hair up at all times because it goes past my shoulders. So the second it goes past my shoulders, it has to be up in a bun. And clearly you're going to see behind my ear. So if you know you want to be a flight attendant and you have anything from here to here, I would recommend getting it laser removed and then going into the big leagues and start applying. Because they will kick you out in training for that. What else can I tell you guys? Once again, this was my third interview. My third one within a year, actually. A year, this month, it marks my first interview for the airlines. And I'm not going to lie, when I first didn't get it, I was crushed. I was really sad because every job I've applied for, I always got the job. always got the job, had no stress to it, had no worries about it. And when I didn't get the first time, I was really down and I didn't want to get back into the game again. And then time passed and I was like, why not? Let's try it out. You never know. I did my second one, in November, went all the way to the face-to-face, and then I didn't get it again. And of course, they never tell you why you don't get it. You'll never know why you didn't get it. So, after that point, I applied for one more. My friend was like, well, I work for this airline. You're going to get it. Just apply. Just do it. You could totally do it. I know you could do it. Do this one. And if not, then it's just not the life for you. I studied my off from Google to Glassdoor to just basically going over it over and over and over again. I've watched YouTube videos so many times and it paid off. I'm not gonna lie, it paid off. And I'm not saying like I just studied and I kind of just brushed it off. I studied every single way of how to go about the interview. And I took it all with me to my interview. So the fact that I made it this far and I passed it to get to the training process, I'm super happy. Like I said before though, I do have a CJO. I do have to pass my drug test, which shouldn't be a problem, and I have to pass my background check, which shouldn't be a problem. So I do, like I said, I started training in 2 weeks. It's very nerve-wracking. I'm very excited at the same time. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, but I already feel like my life is changing already. Just the fact that I'm packing 6 weeks of my life in about 2 to 3 suitcases. I'm trying to do 2, but it's pushing to 3. But if you guys have any questions or want to know how training goes and you guys want me to update you guys, you know, when I can and if I can during my training process, if not, then after, let me know, comment below, subscribe, like, pass it on. And of course, I wish everybody the best of luck in their interview process for flight attendants. It's not easy, but if you keep trying and you have confidence and you're positive about it, it will come to you. Best of luck with everybody. Stay up and be easy. I'll see you guys next time.